Welcome back, crypto newbies. Welcome to the channel. It's Norm here, the crypto newbie. Today is November the 16th, and today, guys, I have an amazing project. Now, some of you have already heard about the Audius platform and the audio token, and if you have, great. This is not a video for you, but for anybody who checks out my videos, guys, we have an amazing project to discuss today. I don't know if you've ever heard about it, but it's called Audius, and they have a crypto token called the audio token. And this is a crypto project, guys, that brings together music and crypto. So, of course, this is something, that has major potential. Of course, we all know that the future is decentralized. The future is crypto. And of course, music is the beat of the universe, guys. Nobody can do without music. I am a major music lover. I love electronic music. I've always loved music. And now with my love of crypto, this is the most amazing project that I've come across in a long time. The Audius platform is for creators who want to get paid fairly. Unlike what's happening today, of course, in, most streaming services like, Tidal and Spotify and Apple Music, where a majority of the profits are going to the big labels, to the owners of these platforms, of course. And of course, the creators are only getting a small fraction of the profits. The Audius platform, guys, is something that's going to be changing that forever. They're going to be making sure that the people who upload content, of course, on their platform will get up to 90% of the profits. So how can you go wrong, of course, guys? And of course, as crypto becomes more mainstream, and of course, as more people catches on to the Audius platform, there is an absolute revolution, guys, happening. And today, as more people realize that the Audius platform will be putting up to 90% of the profits in the creators' pockets, there's not even a question in my mind, and there shouldn't be a question in your mind, guys. More people are going to be switching over to the Audius platform, of course, and creators will be doing the exact same thing. So today, let's take a look at exactly what the Audius platform is, what the audio token is, and whether or not I will be investing and whether or not you guys should be investing as well. Anyway, before we do, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to support the content that I put out there. And let's dive in, guys, to see what the Audius platform is all about. And let's discuss the audio token as well. Let's go. So, yeah, guys, if you love music, if you follow the music industry, there's one clear thing that we all know for a clear fact, and that is that the music industry is broken. Basically, the record labels, the big streaming services like Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, they're the ones who make all the money, of course, in the music industry today. Unless you're someone like, the Taylor Swifts or, some of the big names like Beyonce's and Jay-Z's, you're not really getting compensated fairly or exactly, what you should be getting, of course, for being the content creator. You actually create the music, you upload it to, these streaming services, and you get such a small fraction of the profits that it's actually mind-blowing. So this is where Audius is going to be changing the game, of course, for so many new people, of course. And you can go check out their website, which is audius.co, and of course get all the information yourself. But basically, Audius is a new streaming platform, just like SoundCloud. If you're familiar with SoundCloud, I'm very familiar with SoundCloud. Back in the day when I started, when I was doing all my club days, I would, follow many, up-and-coming DJs, of course, on SoundCloud. And, of course, now if you, enjoy your music, a lot of your music is coming from streaming services like Spotify and Tidal and Apple Music. But you know what? There's a new player in the game, and that is Audius. Audius platform is something that is going to be changing the game, of course. They're going to be putting a majority of the profits back into the pockets of the content creators. It was actually, released in around 2018, but only until this year is when it really started to explode. If we go back to the beginning of this year in January, they actually had just under 1 million subscribers. And if we fast forward to just in the middle of the year, around August, that has exploded to over 5 million subscribers, daily users. So, and right now there's over 100,000 content creators, artists that are uploading content on Audius. And as that continues to grow, Of course, this is going to become more mainstream. So if you wanted to, you can go over and check out their streaming service, of course, and you can check out right now and stream all these new artists and all their content, of course, which is absolutely amazing. I've been checking out some new artists myself over the last week or so, and it's just blowing my mind, of course, just knowing that by consuming the content, of course, on a platform like Audius, more of the profits are actually going back to these people who uploaded the content. So it's a great streaming service, guys, that is connecting the artist directly with the listeners, as opposed to, where the old platforms like Spotify, the bigger platforms like Spotify and Tidal and places like that, they're actually the middlemen who are taking all the money, and the content creators, of course, are just getting scraps. So if you wanted to, you can also go over and check out the Audius token, which is, you can check out the information at audius.org/token, and you can go over and check it, out all the numbers and everything in the charts on Coin Market Cap. Right now, the token, of course, is trading around $2.16. It has a max total supply of just over 1 billion tokens, with about 50% of those tokens in the circulating supply right now. And right now, if we look at the market cap, guys, it's just over $1 billion for a total market cap. And this definitely, in my opinion, guys, can be an easy 10x. Seeing a project like this with a $10 billion valuation is not something that will be surprising in the next year, over the next year or so. We take a look now at the charts, guys. We'll see over the last few months, it has been on a little bit of a downward trend. It's been trading somewhere between the $2 and $3 mark. And if we go back to around March of this year, it really peaked at over $4. So yes, it did hit an all-time high and earlier this year, but that's just a clear indication, guys, the trajectory that this token is going to be taking. Fast forward, of course, guys, over the next year or so, and as this project becomes more mainstream, as more people and more artists start connecting, of course, on the Audius platform, this project is definitely going to be going up in value. Definitely, without a doubt. Right now, when we look at the total supply at just over 1 billion tokens, and the market cap right now with half the supply, of course, in circulation is at just over $1 billion. This can easily go to a $10-20 billion valuation as this catches on, of course, moving forward. Now, if you wanted to, like I said, you definitely can go over, check out the website at audius.co. They have a very strong community behind them, of course, as well, guys. If you go check them out on Twitter, they have over 100,000 followers on there, of course, that are very active, and you can go check them out on Discord as well. If you want all the legal information and all the fine print, of course, go check out their white paper, of course. It is very in-depth. I started reading most of it, and you know what? It just got everything laid out perfectly for it. This is also a token that you can do staking with, that you get about 7% in return on your staking, of course, with the Audius audio token. And not only that, guys, here's a clear indication that this project, of course, is only right now catching its ground, of course, and will be having some very strong legs underneath it. It only just launched in 2018, and like I said, at the beginning of this year, it really started to explode. And if we look at reasons why, like, earlier this year, it secured another $5 million in funding from major players in the music industry like Katy Perry and Lil Nas X. And when you look at the fact that the music streaming services collectively account for over almost 450 million subscribers, with Spotify being the major player in the game, and with it, having revenues of over 13.4 billion in 2020 alone, as more of the control and more of the profits are being put in the content creators' hands. So as that happens, of course, you know what? More and more fans are going to be, catching on to this revolution, and they're going to be wanting more of that profit going directly to the creators that they support, instead of these big name labels, and the billionaires behind them. So of course, that's where the fans are going to be wanting to put the support, and this is what the Audius project is all about, is actually putting more of that profit back into the content creators' pockets where it belongs. Not only to mention, everyone today, of course, loves TikTok. I have discovered so much new music through TikTok that it's not even funny. So it seems like every second or third day there's a new TikTok trend coming out. Of course, that's introducing even old music that I never even heard about. That maybe you are the exact same situation as I am, finding new music constantly. Of course, through apps like TikTok, and of course they recently earlier this year just partnered with TikTok. So of course, TikTok has an incredible amount of users. More and more people now will be able to find these new artists through Audius as well. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. I just wanted to make sure that you go and check out the Audius project. Check out the audio token, of course. And if you are interested, make sure you pick up some of these tokens. It's not financial advice, of course, but you want to know something, guys. This is a project, guys, where right now it's trading at $2.11. Let's go back even just at the end of last year. If we had to get in then, this token was trading at 10 cents, 12 cents, 14 cents. Now, fast forward a year later, it's trading at $2. I can almost make a very, very strong guess that by the end of next year, this is probably going to be a token that's trading at $10 to $20 value. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Make sure you go check out audius.co. Check out the audio token, of course, and all the numbers for yourself. This is something that you have to do. Don't take my word for it. Don't take anybody else's word for it. Go find this project and do all the research. I've been looking into this project over the last week and have my mind blown because I love music and I love crypto, and this is just joining the two together. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Make sure you continue to do your research. Go check out all the information and do the due diligence. Make sure you don't just go, investing in a project like this on someone else's word. Do the work yourself. And as I always say, guys, remember, boom, smart investing.